Hello everyone. Let's see how do we create an agent for Business Central. So we know Business Central has a standard sales order agent which can create orders and so. But let's say we want to create a sales quote agent which is not inside a Business Central. It is going to be either in your Teams or another website or whatever. We can it can be created independently and will connect to the Business Central. Let me show you the function and we'll run through how we have designed this quote assist. Okay, so it is connected to this particular instance, a demo in company, and these are the customers we have. Sorry, quotes. These are the customers we have, and these are the items, right? So let's go and interact in the chat window and order some items. For example, I want to order this particular item, conference package. So I'll just say order, create code for conference package, 5 quantity, and let's pick up another item. Okay, let's say swivel chair red. Okay, 2 quantity. Right, so it is going to search the knowledge base. So later I'll show you what I have imported and find what are all those item codes. So I try to find the mapping. Right, so it has identified the items, but we don't know the customer number or name. So what I'm going to do, I will just let's say we'll take the code for this customer. Okay. So it is going to be a try research. So I will say try research. So now it will find the relevant customer number and try to map it. So it says this is the item, these are the customer number. Okay, let's yes, get code. So what is happening? It is going to talk to Business Central and send this information to Business Central to get the information. So it has identified, well, in this case it's directly created because I asked the confirmation. You could see here the code has successfully created and these are the items and this is the code. Okay, so now if I go to BC, okay, I could see the quotation here for these 2 items. Okay, so 5 quantity, 2 quantity. So let's do one more thing. I'll try to do it again. Recloud, get code for recloud for following items. What is the item? Let's pick up one item. Right, so this, oops, not this. Depends quantity, 3 quantity for example. Right, so now it has find the information. Yes, get code only. Alright, so I'm insisting don't create a code, just get code only. Right, so this time it did not create any quotation. It just bring up the information with quantity and how much with the tags, all this information, right? So basically the standard price is different. It has taken the, for that particular customer there is a special price is being defined, so it has bring up this for $500, right? Okay, so now it is creator. Let's proceed to create. Here is the code, blah 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 blah. Create a code, and now I say create a code. So what happens? It's going to send the same information back, and if if you need the code has been created, blah, blah. Okay, so you can see here the 1009 code has been created. Let's look at the code here. So 1009, yes, now the code has been created with $500, $500, $1,500 the total price. Yes, right. So this is how it is working. So we could publish to all the channels we need it. So let's see technically how this is being done. Okay. Right. So let's start with an agent. So we can proceed to create a new agent. So once you create a new agent, the key thing is you have to give the instruction. This is your code name, and this is the key instruction, how the information is going to processed, how the bot is going to behave. So literally you have to define your rules and how the API integration is going to happen and how the response comes, how it should display, right? So this is the basic instruction which is should be given. It should be very clear and it should not be garbage. So if you put description like it doesn't understand, then you'll get the output as wrong. So try to make this one as specific to the job of this particular agent, right? So the second is a knowledge. So knowledge, so the idea is I I don't want to call Business Central every time for finding the item or customer number. So I upload it over here as an Excel sheet. So this, anyway, if new customer, we have to update it. But instead you can put it into the SharePoint. Probably you can use push the data to the SharePoint, and you can link it over here as well, so that so anytime you change any customer in the Business Central, so that get updated to the SharePoint and you can link it to this our knowledge base. Okay, right. So there are other options also available, like you can have it in Azure SQL or any other sources which you can integrate as well. Okay. So right now I keep it as customer and items. Then second thing is the third one is tools, right? So the pricing is defined in the Business Center. So we get the customer details quote from the chat based on the user enter the information. We analyze the knowledge base and get the details and send that details to this flow, and it will return as uh, written as if it is code is created, it will send the code number or other code information, the details. Without creating a code, it will just send the information. So this particular function is customized in the Business Central so that it can accept this particular format. So if you go to the agent, you see here, it is going to call with this structure. With the customer number, email, create code false, and line. So create code false, like it will just estimate the amount, it won't really create it. So once everything is okay, then if the customer confirm, the user confirms, then it will send it as a true. The same structure, send it as a true, it will create it, right? So this is the tools. Let's look into the flows, how it works. So it is very simple flow. So I get to the designer. So this is when the agent call this, I'm getting the data in a string, I format it as a JSON, then that I'm sending to the Business Central, right? So what I sent, whatever I get it as uh, the query payload, I just send it as a body. I created on a table to handle all this. Okay, so that will be sent to the body. Then it will be written as some response. I created as some response, but basically the information will be written into the response. Okay, right. So this is the job of the flow. So when somebody query or discussing on the agent, it identifies when to call the tools, and that time it tries to call and bring back the information. Okay, right. So I'll skip all this. I'll go to the channel part. So right now, let's say we have created assist. We want to make this one available to our team users. right? So in the organization, I want to share it with all teams so that they can interact with this bot and create a quote or query the price information or whatever, right? So that is where the publication comes. Channels, which channel you want to publish. So you could publish it into the Microsoft channels, which is the Teams or Copilot. So you can select this and publish it. So it will be available in uh, the Copilot Studio or Copilot site. Right. So right now we are testing it here itself, but it can be published and tested from other places as well. Okay. Great. Hope this is informative. You can play around with this type of agent, like with a different function, either getting inventory or getting a price or doing some adjustment directly into the BC. You can do some kind of customization in Business Central and call this function. I think since it is support MCP server, you could also connect Business Central with the MCP and connect back with the codes, with the tools, right? So you can also connect the MCP server. So the code, intelligently it can pick it up which function to call and process the information and return it. Right. Thanks for watching.